Recording. And start streaming. And we should. Damn, Evan.
I missed.
Live video. We are live. Oh, and that's going to drive me nuts. That's what I hate about moving this studio equipment, man.
Yeah, getting everything set up again.
Yeah.
I don't like to mess with anything electrical, man. Once you get it in place, just leave it alone.
That's right. Anyway, Evan, let's play our intro real quick.
Okay.
Right on. You're frozen real quick, Evan, but it's on me, so don't worry about it.
I was wondering if I was okay.
I just got to bring up the Skype page right there, and you should be good.
Like, this guy's not moving. Somebody poke him.
He is the most boring dude in the world. Let me see.
Worst co-host ever.
I know. It looks like you're still not moving. But
No, I'm moving.
Are you got it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am just sharing this to my Facebook. We live.
All right.
All right, show number 50, Evan.
Is it really?
Yeah, I tell you what, I actually went back and looked, and we really are. I mean, unless, we messed up in the 20s or something. I scrolled down to, I think, show 23 or 24, and it was, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
It was legit, so I counted all of them.
All right. I wasn't questioning. I was just astonished. Like 50. Wow, that's... Well, I know, like, you did a couple shows before I came on, but 50, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, if like one person was watching, we probably wouldn't be doing this. Thank you.
Yeah, we got like 5 or 6.
Yeah, we got a few that click in quite a bit. So, man, I really, I didn't have much of anything planned. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this sucker up. I was having internet problems, and yeah, they don't get in a hurry to come and fix your shit, man. Man, they're right there when that bill's due, though. You know what I mean?
Is it Comcast?
Yeah. They'll pretty much, we'll be there between Thursday and Easter Sunday.
Yeah, Comcast sucks. It's like necessary evil. I gotta have it,
And now I can't figure out how to move. I need to move something over to my big screen, and it won't let me do it. And I'm getting pissed. So, sorry, this is almost like a trial run again for us. But, Evan, have you been doing anything?
No, not really. God, I'm boring.
I know. I haven't either. I mean, life in general. I do have my green screen up behind me, and I had it set, and it right when we went live, I had to redo my the broadcaster that we use. I had to redo it, and it erased all my damn settings. So I was trying to do it, and you got to use what they call a chroma key and stuff like that, and it's really more than I had time to deal with.
Gotcha.
If it would have been simple, But God, I need to move this over here. And I can't do it, dude. I cannot do it. I don't know why.
You just need a groovy backdrop like I got.
I know.
No, this is a joke. It got passed around from like cousin to cousin. My grandma had it in her dining room. She lived in apartments up there on Portage Place. You know who those are, by Stephen Decatur?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she had that up on the wall in her like dining room area, and I remember that like 70s, 80s, around that time. And anyway, after I don't know what happened to it, but it got passed around. It was kind of a joke, and it ended up with me, and I'm like, I'll take it. So
yeah,
yeah, it's the groovy man cave backdrop.
Well, right on. I got what I needed moved, so we're good.
I can quit rambling.
No, you did what you were supposed to do, because I I was lost, dude. I was like, oh shit, why isn't this doing this?
I'm going to change it out one of these days.
And these dudes need to quit messing with my stuff. Every time I get something the way I like it or something like that, then they go and they say they do an update on your computer or something like that, and they take the one thing you liked. They take that shit off and put it with like 6 or 7 other things that are just a pain in the ass. Skeller, I passed through your lovely town on Friday. I am glad you did not get carjacked or were a gunshot victim, or because...
It's not that bad.
I don't know. I hate this town, dude. I hate it. It didn't used to be bad, but it's bad now. Nobody can sit here and say this is a nice town. You might have a couple neighborhoods that are nice, but even those are starting to,
No, but overall, it's got a really nice downtown. It's got, the lake, the Devon. It does have some. I think downtown Decatur is. I mean, I lived the closest major city I lived near is Peoria, and Peoria really doesn't have any area that I'm like, ooh, this is nice, Like I said, downtown Decatur's not bad. Love Fairview Park. It just is it a great town? I don't know, but what is these days,
Yeah, and I mean that it's not just here. We can sit there and say, oh, it's just here, but it's not. So it's everywhere. People are just idiots.
Yeah. Well, Springfield and Champaign, they got their problems too, or worse. They've got their bad areas and their bad stuff going on. So it's the Midwest these days.
Yeah. Wow. People keep texting me. It's like, why are you texting me? Oh, Skeller said he was moving fast. Good. Well, the bad thing is we're short policemen. So,
really?
Yeah, we're short like 10 or 11. That's that's not a good thing.
I wonder whatever happened to oh gosh, no, I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name.
The sheriff's race?
Yeah. No.
We couldn't even get. It took us like 2 years. The next election was almost up before they recounted that.
Buffett. Yeah. His pot cop that he hired a couple years ago. You remember that? He was going to hire an extra cop just to drive around and try to bust people. I don't know. I wonder whatever happened to that person. You never heard another they could take that person and move them over. I'm sure they haven't been very effective.
Yeah. Well, shit, Evan, let's hit a little news real quick. We don't, like I said, I just got the studio set up, so I didn't get to do like any, which I don't do much anyway. I can't really sit there and say, oh man, I didn't get to do any show prep, but I mean, what do we really do for show prep?
Not much.
Anyway, doctors removed 50 AA and AAA batteries from woman's gut and stomach. Doctors in Ireland removed 50 batteries from a woman's gut. She swallowed them in an apparent act of deliberate self-harm.
You want suicide by battery? Like
Suicide by battery.
that's gonna. Oh gosh, that would be an agonizing death. I wouldn't think it'd be quick, but it would. That's some poisoning in your system, and oh geez.
Well, it said thankfully none appeared to be obstructing her gastrointestinal tract, and if that tract gets like clogged up, then then that's when you like poison yourself and shit from the inside.
Yeah, I would think the acids in your stomach. It wouldn't take long to kind of break down. What I wouldn't want to wait to shit them out, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and what if they're going down the sphincter and like you got two AAAs that are on opposite side and they just touch?
I don't know.
I mean,
what side they were? AA and AAA?
Yeah, AA and AAA.
Okay, I wouldn't think anybody would swallow a C or anything else. Yeah, okay.
A couple D batteries.
Her phone's gonna be ringing.
To best of our knowledge, this case represents the highest reported number of batteries ingested in a single point of time, the doctor wrote in his case report.
If you force someone to do this, would it be battery by battery?
Swallowing larger cylinder batteries like this can also present these dangers, as well as the risk of chemical leakage from batteries and the GI tract obstruction.
Yeah.
Here it is. In these more common cases of pediatric battery ingestion, because kids do that shit. I think I've known a couple kids that ate some batteries.
Ooh.
It wasn't mine, thank God. But the batteries can sometimes pass through a child's body without causing harm. But if they get stuck in the throat, they can cause severe and even life-injuring injuries. This is because saliva jumpstarts an electric current in the trapped batteries, triggering a chemical reaction that burns the esophagus and can lead to severe tissue and bleeding.
Wow. Yeah, I've never heard of any kids swallowing a battery.
You really haven't?
No, I don't think no, but I've heard. I guess heard of kids, the small watch battery ones that are like in your garage door remote and all that, and key fobs.
Yeah.
I have heard of that, and they're like, this can be dangerous. That needs, they need to. Man, I've never heard of a kid ever swallowing. I guess because they're pretty big and hard to get down your throat, but a AA or AAA. Yeah. I fucking hate batteries anyway.
Yeah, man.
They're so damn expensive. I hate anything that requires a battery, that.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, man, Florida, dude. I don't know. Florida always sounds like a nice place to go and everything. But remember, it was just a couple shows ago, they had the Python thing where they were having this like python hunt and shit. Well, now Miami Beach Commissioner thinks putting bounty on iguanas could curb growing population.
Oh yeah, they're all over some places. These videos like all over a parking lot, just everywhere.
Here, let me see if I can.
You wouldn't think that'd be. I mean, around here, I've known some people have them as pets. You wouldn't think there'd be a problem, but
Well, and I think that's how all this started. That it was yeah. Here, I think I can show this. Well, I lost my cursor. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I mean, here is it. Which one is it? Display capture. Yeah, if you look real quick, and it's a sidewalk in Florida, and they're just freaking everywhere. That is
Oh yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
yeah. Like I said, I've seen them in parking lots. I would hate to run over one of those because they're cool little. I mean, like I said, I've known some people have them as pets. They're kind of groovy. They don't do a lot. If you like to just sit there and watch something, sit on a log, it's a good pet for you.
Right, right. Let's transition that back over. Yeah, so I mean, man, that's messed up. Lexington. Evan,
Yeah, fix.
we're gonna give
There
you
you
a
go.
chance to do what?
Nothing. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, I got it. We're just a Lexington Park man was arrested after shooting something, Evan. Let me read you a little bit of the story. On September 14th, 2022 at 10:54 a.m. This is in the morning, Evan.
Where is this?
Uh Lexington Park, Maryland.
Maryland. Okay.
Yep. Upon arrival, deputies discovered numerous shell casings and damage to this object that were caused by a firearm. Witnesses on the scene advised a white male fired numerous shots at this from a vehicle. Then he fled the area. Evan, for $1, what was this guy driving back and forth shooting at?
It was an animal.
No, it was not an animal.
Oh, I thought you said it was an animal.
No.
Okay. What do you think it was?
He didn't think it was anything. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I don't know. It's
I don't know what he was shooting at. Water fountain, garbage can. I don't know.
no, he was shooting at an old office building that his ex-wife used to work at.
Did he know she'd moved on?
The building was empty, Evan.
Okay. Got me on that.
He was taken into custody without incident. Nobody was injured because, like I just previously said, the building was empty and getting ready to be torn down.
Ain't no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he could have said, hey, man, bitch stood me up for lunch there. Something like that.
It was ex-wife.
Well, I was going to get ready to end news, Evan, but I think we got to click on this. Chess grandmaster accused of using anal beads to cheat. Wins against world's top player. All right. St. Louis,
I'm dying to know.
St. Louis, Missouri. Just right over the river. Our friends right over the river. Rumors are circulating that a 19-year-old chess grandmaster used vibrating anal beads and artificial intelligence to defeat the world's current top chess player, Magnus Carlsen. Chess prodigy Hans Niemann, 19, fiercely rejects the accusation he cheated.
Of course he does.
In his win over Carlsen on September 4th. Well, yeah. I don't know how they. It doesn't say how they. No.
How
I,
could this be a
Neiman was
a
accused of
performance enhancer or
he was
anything? To,
accused of cheating almost immediately after his win. Detractors believe that an accomplice was using artificial intelligence to determine what moves Neiman should make and then sending signals to a vibrating set of anal beads,
like Morse code?
which Neiman is accused of having inside him. Yeah, kind of like Morse code, I guess. I tell you what, you're not going to get news anywhere else like this.
Not this good.
I'm just saying.
I've, I've never heard anybody cheating in chess. This is that's it's uh
Dude,
no, I'm not gonna say it's brilliant. It's insane.
yeah, they'll cheat at anything. Anything that's competitive, somebody's going to try to find a way to cheat.
I guess.
Yeah, well, like them video game streamers. They got a lot of people that do, that the last Call of Duty. I mean, they had to pretty much put an anti-cheat out because people will go in there instead of playing a fair game, and if you win, I don't know, when you cheat like that, you might, and this was probably for money. I mean, it doesn't say if there was
I hope I'd hate to have some trophy on my wall the rest of my life that I I got because I cheated.
yeah, I mean, you might, the money might be good and everything, but hey, let's stay on this. A video of what appeared to be sex toys and tubes of lube spread across a freeway following a truck crash has gone viral on social media. The incident took place on the I-40 near the Mustang on the outskirts of Oklahoma City on Wednesday. A box truck and a semi-truck collided, leaving the latter overturned and some of its contents scattered all over the road. Fortunately, nobody was injured, but authorities were forced to close several lanes while the mess was cleared up.
No, hold on. Did the lube truck hit the dildo truck and it exploded?
I don't
Or it
know.
was just one truck that probably spilled, I'm guessing.
But as the cameras zoom in for a close-up, the news reporter says, "Well, we're zooming in." Well, no, we really can't. I can't tell. Maybe you can tell what they are. But so yeah, there's actually video of it. So if you want to see the bunch of sex
Oh,
toys,
the horror, dicks all over the place.
I think
Big
I
shipment. Gonna be a lot of unhappy customers not getting their.
yeah, I think that Trump supporter in clown wig arrested at Dairy Queen after threatening to kill all Democrats.
Yeah, that doesn't help your side.
No, not at all.
You think anybody's gonna say, "All right, we'll vote Republican. You win."
Oh, damn. All right, we might end on this one. No, we got to end on our. Hopefully, he's got a new one. But this one, Mishawaka, Indiana. A Mishawaka woman is facing multiple charges, including criminal confinement and battery, after allegedly holding a man hostage and beating him.
Ooh.
Officers responded to the 500 block of West 4th Street, found a 61-year-old man naked, beating, and wearing a ball gag.
Oh shit.
The man told officers he received alarming text messages at 2 a.m. from 21-year-old Maria Wilhelm. He feared for her safety and the safety of her 5-month-old son, so he went to her apartment. When he arrived, she became angry and began striking the man with a frying pan. Then she contacted another friend known as Shannon, who came to the apartment. The two proceeded to tie up the man in rope, chain, and hand restraints, force a ball gag in his mouth, according to the affidavit. and the two beat the man for hours with multiple objects. They held a gun to his head in order to sell one of his properties and give the money to them.
Whew.
So yeah.
Wow.
Boy, she ain't very cute either. I'm just saying. Here we'll make her out from D-Town famous for a night. Hold on. Yeah, she's not pretty at all. And transition. Yeah, so if you're a dude, don't be messing around with this chick. She is not pretty. I'm almost betting I'm almost betting drugs are involved.
She looks like she enjoys some meth, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking that, which I shouldn't judge. I mean, but I'm going to on this time. A 61-year-old dude, come on now. That shit ain't right. Which, I mean, I'm not saying he was innocent because he was probably, trying to thinking if he went over there, to help her, he'd get a little,
Little
get
payback.
Get a little something on that one. Anyway, Evan, this one is
More than a hug.
We're going to our buddy Dave Moreland and the Bozo Criminal of the Day. It's how we end our news segment every week. Bozo Criminal Day comes from where, Evan?
Florida.
St. Petersburg, where the police were called to a report of a suspicious person. Upon arrival, they found this bozo in an alley, glass pipe to his lips, attempting to light up. He was quickly taken into custody, but not before he offered up the bozo defense of the week. He said to the cops, "Meth is legal now." He said they passed a law earlier today. You guys probably haven't got the memo yet.
Your command sergeant should have notified you.
So he was.
It's all good.
No, well, no, it isn't, Evan. It's not legal in the state of Florida. So this guy's busted. He's on a felony drug possession charge and misdemeanor count of resisting arrest. And you know what? Since we were gone last week, let's go ahead and let's do another one.
All right.
This one, this bozo criminal for today. This was on last Sunday. Comes from Las Vegas, Nevada, where security at the Harry Reid International Airport were alerted to a woman who had walked out of the Chili's without paying her bill.
Uh-oh.
Chili's in an airport? That had to be like $1,000 bill. They soon found the woman matching the description sleeping in the baggage claim area. And then that's when the trouble started, Evan. She immediately became belligerent, threatening to spit on the officers and claiming the officers were perverts.
Wow. You don't mess around at airports, man.
Yes, she said they only arrested her because they had never seen anyone as pretty as her. Come on, gorgeous. You're heading to jail. She is charged with violating airport conduct, Evan.
Yeah, like I said, you don't mess around at airports. We're in the Peoria airport, and some dude, I don't know, we kind of looked down. This dude just yelled something. I think he threw his phone. And it's like he had a bad business call or somebody, or, who knows what. But, I mean, security was there, like, instant, and it was and like, you don't mess around.
Oh, I hope I did not just kill us. Are we? No, we're still live. Aren't we?
I don't know. I'm watching. There's quite a delay. There's usually about 10-second delay.
Because I can't get back to I don't know what I did. Oh, I better check real quick.
I think everything's fine. It looks like it.
Okay. And what time are we at? We got plenty of time. Okay, 7:30. We're good. We're good. Make sure. I gotta hear us, man. Because I cannot get. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get back to the chat.
I just checked and it seems to be working. And yeah,
Okay.
chat is going fine.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna be able to, because I don't want to, do something and then screw it up and shut it down. So.
No, yeah, you seem fine. I think.
Okay. I don't know what I did. I clicked on something and boom, it like took me to the go live page. And I'm like, I hope we're already live. So anyway, man, Friday, I got this guy started on the garbage route, and it even before they started, I knew it was going to be a problem stop. I just knew it. Like the first week I get there, they got they got 2 or 3 mattresses laid up, and it's like, I can't do that. If I do it now, I'm gonna have to keep doing it. And so I get there this week, and they stacked everything like on the sides of it, where I'd have to physically move their furniture to even dump their container. I drove off.
Mm-hmm.
I drove off, dude. I,
You
ju-
said F it.
I just drove off. I was like, you know what? Tomorrow when I get in my truck, man, that's 16 years of doing that. 16
Yeah.
years of hauling trash. I said I was going to do it for 2 years. That didn't last.
That happens. I've done that.
But what sucks now is that I am so used. I mean, if I didn't like text my boss, I mean, hell, I think it was like 6 months ago. I sent him a message. I said, "Are we good, dude?" He was like, "Yeah, why? What's up?" And I was like, "Man, I ain't talked to you." And a little later on, he called me and said, "Hey, man, if you don't hear from me," he said, "that means you're more than good."
That's the perfect boss in my book. That's why my boss wasn't my last job or pre, you know, never talked to him. Like, perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything's fine.
I don't miss him or anything like that, or you know what I mean. But uh, yeah, I just I like that, and not having anybody breathing down your neck the whole day, and just makes it for a lot better day.
I can understand.
I'm salary, so I can kind of work at my own pace and everything like that. I don't get in a huge hurry to do anything. But I do. I mean, hell, last week, dude, I ran my route in like 35 hours.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I was, I had, you know, it was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Still getting paid for 40. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody, I don't think anybody famous died or anything the week. We did take a few shows off. And I still got some setting up to do and some stuff to figure out in this studio, but we'll get it.
Yeah, of
And,
course.
and yeah, I kind of digging my setup, but you know, change is good sometimes. And sometimes you need that change to kick you in the ass and realize, what life's about and stuff like that.
Yeah, the true words, that's for sure.
Because I just, you get stuck in a rut, you get stuck in the same routine and just doing the same thing every day. And, this ain't a practice run. You know, you don't get, you don't die and they say, okay, well, okay, here's your real chance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a practice run. So you got to do what, you got to make sure that what you're doing is making you happy, you know. And I do like the, dealing with customers and shit like that. There's some of them that are assholes, but, I kind of like what I do. I know I can't do it much longer. I think I'm going to go
I
for
don't.
Walmart greeter, but I'm going to stuff a sock and wear real tight pants and then hope, hope I get some like old lady to come in and she's rich, coming in for a garden gnome or something like that.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
retirement plan, man.
Well, yeah, you got to be up there in age, so you got to figure out something before that. But yeah, that would be a great job for a minute. But
What, a Walmart greeter?
yeah, those usually pretty senior citizen positions, aren't they?
Yeah, now they're
I
not.
don't go to Walmart, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're not so much greeters anymore. But we need to check your receipt, people. Always want.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, always want to see my receipt. Damn it,
S-
Evan. That static that I kept hearing,
yeah.
I just freaking fixed it.
Well, I checked the feed earlier and you couldn't hear it through there, so I think we're all right.
Yeah, it was on the board. I had the Bluetooth thing hooked up and didn't have the Bluetooth. Oh, it was me. But that's cool if I'm the only one that heard it.
Yep, I think we're good.
So, man, we got a little heat wave getting ready to hit us for a few days.
I heard that. I thought we were done with it, and I stepped outside today, and which I don't go outside that often. And I was like, "Oh my god, it was some muggy out there."
Yeah, it was a little humid out there. I was not happy with today. I'm ready for some fall, man, because I like to fish, and I know I get made fun of a lot for a lot of stuff, but this one especially. Um, I eat fish, but I hate cleaning them. So I don't fish for like crappie much or catfish. I don't fish for fish that I like to eat because then I know I'm going to have to keep them and clean them. So I let my other friends do that, and then when they start offering bags of walleye and stuff like that, I'm like, cool, I'll take a bag. So anyway, I fish for largemouth bass. I love fishing for largemouth bass. I think it's a it, it, to me, it's, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just like going for that fish, either that or smallmouth. But I like the fight they give, everything like that. So this weather is killing my fall spawn. Because it's supposed to be nice where they come up in the shallows and everything like that, and they're eating a lot and stuff like that. Well, if that water's too damn hot, they won't.
Huh?
Oh
I don't
no!
fish much. I don't know much about fishing, but I would like to do it. I think.
Hell, at least you did catch one when I
Yeah,
went.
when we went camping, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good thing too, 'cause you were pissed. You weren't leaving until you caught a fucking fish.
Well, yeah, I didn't catch one the whole day that first day, and I'm like, no, I'm not going back home not catching. That's just broke. Everyone else got one.
Even the little girl next to you with a Barbie pole.
Yeah, yanked it right out of the water. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I got to show these
And
kids.
yeah, they were talking shit to you. They were like, "I can't believe you're not catching any fish." I was like, "Wow." Cuz I think
Yeah,
I caught one, Dave caught a couple, and Evan was the
yeah,
only one that didn't. And to be fair, that was a little pond too. And
It was.
we should have been catching a lot more fish out of that. But at that time, I
Yeah.
don't think they had. I think they just got over like a big moss problem, and they had actually had it treated, and they actually had a fish kill off. You know,
Ooh,
it wasn't a major one, but yeah, it was.
that well, that explains it all. It
uh,
wa- wasn't me, my brand new $20 Walmart pole.
yeah, shit, that's all I buy, man. The one pole that I bought, I did buy a decent pole, and I spent. It was $49.99, but they had like 40% off. So I mean, I got it, for maybe 30 bucks. It was a little. It might have been like 30% off, but it only cost me like it was still under $40.
Not
I
bad.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, my fishing equipment, I do spend a little bit. I got a few, probably $1,000 in lures, and but as far as my fishing poles, I I'm the same with them like I am my sunglasses. I don't buy expensive ones because I fuck them up. I break rod tips all the time, you know.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
it just ain't, it ain't feasible for me. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to check out the chat room and see what's going on. You're still live. Steven didn't like the story about anal beads and chess.
No, apparently he did not.
If it ever gets too cold, they fall from the trees. That must be about the iguana stories. Yeah, 'cause we did a story. Shit, it was almost
Yeah.
last year where that old lady got hit in the head with a fallen iguana. I'm sure.
Man, I'm allergic to something out here. Something gives me some drainage, so I need some hot tea. I don't know what the hell's going on with me.
Oh yeah, man, I keep forgetting.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna have to get up there and see you soon, and I'll bring you a box of that apricot tea.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I love that. I'm not a big fan of like fruit tea and shit like that, or fruity kind of tea. But yeah,
Hmm.
I really like that apricot tea.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to go. I'll go tomorrow, and I'll check out, see if I'm pretty sure there was a uh, city council meeting either this Wednesday or this Monday or last Wednesday. So I might have to catch up. We might have to catch up on two of them, and
Okay.
we'll do Hey Decatur on Wednesday, 7 p.m. So we're back. I had to take a little hiatus, but I'm back, and
It's all good.
yeah, I don't know if I'm more mentally stable, but we will
Oh,
we will say I am, just for just for appearances. But
yeah.
anyway, Facebook, we are reaching on our 45-minute mark, which is when we shut down the Facebook show. But oh, I do want to take a second, and I want to thank you guys. One thing I noticed is when I said you can go back and look at the YouTube or just the Facebook, our old shows, a lot of you, few of you, not a lot, but a few of you went and actually that. Our numbers grew on YouTube, and some of our Facebook views grew while we were gone. So
That's cool.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool as hell. So we appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we will see you on Wednesday for Hey Decatur. Evan, anything to say?
Yeah. No. Thanks for coming back to us. Well, not like we were gone a long time, but gosh, it seems like a long
I
time.
know it
Really,
does.
since behind the microphone.
I know. I know. I was kind of nervous when I was sitting down, and then I was like, dude, you only missed a week.
I came out special early to check out all my stuff, make sure everything's working fine, and
Yeah, that's what I do. I got to get my setup a little better, but we will, we'll get there. And I'm not sure this is exactly where I'm leaving the studio, so I don't know. Well, we'll see. But anyway, Facebook. I don't know how I'm going to shut this Facebook off since I can't. And I guess I can just end the streaming, stop streaming. Anyway, guys, hey, we love you. We'll see you Wednesday. Be good to one another, and peace. Stay tuned now. Now, remember, if you're watching this on Facebook and you're just going to say, okay, the show's over, it's not over. You better go to YouTube or AlfromDtown either later tonight or tomorrow and check out Chili After Dark, which is starting right now.
later.
Man, I think we stopped streaming. I want to make sure, though. Can just end the streaming, stop streaming. Anyway, guys, hey, we love you. We'll see you Wednesday. Be good to one another. Yeah. And, yep, it did. Oh, that was loud. I apologize for that, folks. Anyway, Chili, anything for Chili After Dark?
Not much lately, but I was wondering, you know me, I love a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah. I do, too.
Have you heard anything about September 24th?
This year?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I ran across some stuff and I was like, "What? Okay, September 24th, some member of the German legislator said this is going to be a day that everyone is going to remember." So anyway, a bunch of people feeding on it, and of course it, grows with all kind of stuff. Right now in Denver, they were giving as part of, I guess this is National Preparedness Month. They're giving people bug out bags. I mean, like backpacks with all kind, like, flashlight, matches, all kinds of, bug out shit. Anyway, so I was just wondering if you heard of it. It's also supposedly the end of some kind of calendar. You remember that crap years ago? I think we were doing a show years ago where some dude was talking about
the Mayan calendar and all that bullshit.
Yeah, that was the world was gonna. No, I don't think the world's gonna end. But oh yeah, and then anyway, what I was reading on them, people were talking about how there's been a bunch of concerts that have been canceled for the next couple months. I'm like, I haven't heard that either. Because you don't hear of a lot of concerts these days anyway. It kind of hasn't picked up as much as it did before.
No, before COVID, no. Dude, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But man, it was like that damn what was that group? The Q people?
Not QAnon.
Yeah. Yeah, remember they kept doing that with this date's coming up and it will go down in history and shit like that, and it was like, man, not never.
Oh, you're talking about the reinstatement of Trump or something like that?
Yeah, and not only that, but they did other things too and predicted other things, and it was like, man, yeah, none of that shit happened. None. If you would have had one thing that happened, you might have impressed me a little bit. But not one motherfucking thing happened.
Oh, I know. It's entertaining. Does anyone ever go back to that source like, okay, dude, how do you explain it now? Well.
Yeah. Well, it would have happened if Nancy Pelosi would have went to the restroom at 2:47 instead of 3:47. It's always, you know what I mean? It's always something crazy. Yeah, them conspiracy theorists. There are some that are worth listening to. the flat earthers, man, that one kind of that one kind of bothered me. Not with and look, I understand like the
Dude, the Earth is flat.
it, I don't see
Hey,
I
let me put it this way: 78% of the Earth's surface is water,
yeah,
and none of it's carbonated.
that's true.
Flat.
It's flat as shit.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, it was like you do know we've been in outer space, and I mean it's not a perfect ball. I mean it's almost like egg shaped. I mean
The Earth?
yeah, it's not a perfect spear. If you look
Oh,
at it, and it actually you can when they get far enough away and you see it, yeah, it looks weird. Now when you get a picture of it, how a picture does, it almost brings it in together. So that's why them people start freaking out. Oh, it's flat, and they're manipulating these and using special lenses, but I never saw any proof that it was flat. They kept
no.
saying the shit, but it was like, okay, show me. Go
I
show
just want to see where the water goes off the edge.
me.
That's what I want to see.
Show me. That's all I wanted them people to do. Show me. Because the people that say the earth is round, they showed me some shit.
Yeah.
You ain't showing me nothing. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, and then the big time conspiracies were the 9/11 conspiracies. And there was a lot
That's
of
the
them.
biggest.
Yeah. And that one still goes on today.
No, it will forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That and JFK.
Well, yeah, right. Because we will never know the complete truth.
No.
If anybody even knows the complete truth. You know?
Right, but if it's one of those things, it's sealed away for 50 years or whatever. It won't be in our lifetime that there's going to be any government documents released that says, oh yeah, we did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that's messed up, and I think you can still go and find this, and Joe Rogan brought this up, and he's the one that I actually I was like, what is the day before the Pentagon was hit? Rumsfeld went out and they couldn't account for what was it like $3 trillion.
It's like 2.4 trillion.
Yeah, they couldn't account for it, and then boom, the Pentagon
Yeah.
gets hit. So
Yep.
I
And building number 7 and
yeah, yeah. So I don't know.
craziness.
You can get off in that, and it's cool to, look. We know the government has lied to us. I mean, if you honestly don't believe your government has never lied to you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of events that prove otherwise.
Dude, even what's going on now, and look, I know we tried not to get too political, but like the FBI and stuff being politicized, and I don't care what side it's on, but I mean, to me, this FBI under this administration, has been more focused on Americans than our outside, you know. And it's just like,
Hmm.
oh man, you guys are, because remember when that school shit was going on? I mean, the FBI was like targeting parents that stood up to some of these school boards. And it was like, man, that's a bad look right there. That is a bad
Hmm.
look because they don't agree with something that you do politically. They can come after you. That's not a democracy that we're supposed to have. That's like some KGB shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like Chinese government shit. Oh, you can't speak up against this or we're kicking in your fucking door.
Yeah, it happens all over.
Man, we just got to watch it, man. And I hope we're getting to a point in the world where people ain't looking at this and as like Republican versus Democrat. It should be us keeping our government in check because our government is a government for the people, elected by the people. So,
Hmm.
and we're letting a lot of shit slide. It's like, nah, but that could be another conspiracy theory.
Well, it's people have gotten complacent, and you can't keep up with everything the government is doing, every decision they're making that screws your life. You can't. I mean,
Oh,
a
you,
normal person has got a job, they've got kids to take care of, they got
yeah,
to cook meals, they got to grocery shop, they've got the sleep. They cannot spend all their time researching the ways they're getting fucked. You know.
no, no. Although now, I mean, it's a lot easier now than it was because you can actually go and stay away from these news networks. There's other ways to find your information, but like this MSNBC, that's just pushing. To me, when I watch MSNBC, man, it's like they're pushing a race war. That's how I feel. I'm like, oh my God, not everything is fucking racist and not everything is white. And where in the fuck are all these white nationalists?
I don't know.
Where are they? Well, and where were they when you would have thought these motherfuckers would have came out in hordes when Barack Obama was running. These all these white nationalists supposedly running shit. Wow.
Yeah, well, they probably did. I don't know.
God, I'm sick of it, man. It's like, you know what? I, I told my friend Adrian, he was like, he said something like he hated to use the word white and black, and I was like, then let's quit, man. I was like, let's fucking quit. I said, you're not my black friend. You're my fucking friend.
Yeah.
You're my human fucking friend. So you look different. Why am I gonna? I don't give a fuck what you look like. I
Right.
don't.
Why do we have to add that adjective on the
Yeah,
beginning all the
and
time?
it's fucking horrible. And you know who's another one that feels exactly the same way I do is Morgan fucking Freeman. I watched
Yeah.
an interview where he pretty much went on off on Black History Month. He said Black history is American history. And he's absolutely right. Was there shit done that shouldn't have been done? You fucking right there was. But guess what? We're the generation to make sure that shit ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a new world.
Yeah. This ain't the 60s. It's not, I'm sorry. I don't care if
It-
I don't care what color you are. You walk into a place behind me and I see you, I'm holding the door for you. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what sex you are. I don't fucking care who you fuck. I don't care about none of that. If you're a cool person, say thank you and guess what?
Pronouns.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Mine are fucking you. That shit's stupid. And it's okay to be gay. It's okay to dress like a woman. It's okay to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But you don't push people into sitting there and have to just that happened to me, dude. I held a door for who I thought was a guy. And they said thank you, and I was like, "You're welcome, sir." You got to think I'm damn near 50 years old. My grandma raised me. I was raised with manners. I say yes, sir. I say yes, ma'am. I don't mean anything by it. I know one woman got pissed off and she goes, "I am not a ma'am. I am only 26." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, bitch. Fuck you."
I hope you didn't.
I did. Because I got two sides to me. I can be a straight gentleman or I can be a straight fucking gangster. And sorry, a gangster ain't a fucking guy that's got his hat tilt. Or, a gangster is a dude that'll fucking tell you how he feels and not give a fuck about your feelings. And I don't like to be that guy, but if you put me in a corner, I will be that fucking guy. You know? So,
Yeah.
if you sit there and I do something nice for you and you're trying to make a big deal out of it, then fuck you. And the same thing happened with, I thought I was holding the door for a dude and they were like, thank you. I said, you're welcome, sir. And he was like, she turned around, I'm a fucking ma'am. And I don't know. If you dress like a fucking dude, don't you want to identify as a guy? Is that what you're going for? You got a buzz haircut like you're going into the goddamn Marine Corps. How do I know you're a fucking chick?
That's funny because I know a woman would be delighted if that if someone called her a dude, that makes her smile because that's what direction she's going. How do you even know these days?
Man, this is what's wrong with this world right now. Everybody is worried about what somebody is going to fucking say, and they don't look at their actions. I don't.
We're so worried about offending
You're
or
right.
being offended.
And I don't give a fuck what you say. You can tell me you're going to do something 100 fucking times. Until I see you do it. And that's just the way I am. That's the way I've always been. And that's the way I'll always be. I'm not going to change because some fucking snowflake gets hurt if I call him the wrong fucking pronoun. I'm going by them or they. No, the fuck you're not. I'm calling you sir or ma'am. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You probably won't ever see me again. Shut the fuck up and move on with life.
Yeah, don't bring me into your pretend world.
And it's like these fucking Twitter is a cesspool. And honestly, if you have a Twitter account, here's what you need to do. You need to go click on your name, go all the way down to the bottom, and fucking delete and log the fuck out. Twitter is nothing but a cesspool. I haven't had Twitter. When Elon Musk was talking about buying it, I went and downloaded it again, and I put it on my phone, and I started an account, and I was using it for the show and everything. Well, one day I was bored. I just went and I started scrolling. I was like, oh my fucking God, this is a cesspool.
I've never been on Twitter. I've thought about joining like that and Instagram and stuff because I'm like,
now,
kind of housebound. I'm like, do I need something different? And I don't know.
I like Instagram because it's more pictures than just, like Facebook and Twitter are just feelings, but somebody gets it, in their feelings or something. They get on motherfucking Twitter or Facebook and they're like, hey, fuck this dude, or, fuck this dude, or fuck this party, or fuck that party. And it's just like, oh, God.
Got it.
Yeah, so Instagram's cool because it's more like picture based. You got to have a picture or a meme or something. So that's kind of, I do kind of like Instagram a lot more than Twitter. I hate Twitter. But that's me. I'm not going to dog them out. Well, I can't say that. I just told everybody go delete their Twitter.
That was when Elon was going to buy and kind of called them out on all their bots they had.
Yeah, man, because then people really don't have those fucking followers and shit. And it's the same with Instagram, man. These people use bots and shit, and they build up their fucking lives. And, you got a lot of impressionable people that follow these celebrities and these Instagram models and shit like that. But just know, they're not living those lives they're fucking showing you. They might be eating at a fancy restaurant, but guess what they're doing tomorrow? They're fucking moving money from one credit card to another. I mean, it's not a people ain't living this glamorous life they fucking portray. and it does give false hope to younger kids and shit. And
Yeah.
that's a bad thing, and I mean that's a thing I don't think these people realize that they're doing. You know, like I don't. Do you remember like that fucking 9-year-old little girl, little Tay Tay, that walked around with all that money and was sitting in these luxury cars? And I'm like,
No.
well, oh, dude, go look that up. It's little Tay Tay. And it's a 9-year-old girl. When we get done, you go on YouTube and you'll go down a rabbit hole. But
Oh no.
yeah, but it'll be worth it. So there you go. If you've never heard of Lil Tay Tay, that's your homework. And we can talk about her on the next. But it's like that Catch Me Outside girl and all that.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, we have made famous people out of shit. Out of
yeah,
absolute
people have
shit.
no reason. Uh, True. Why we build these people up that are worthless?
Yeah, and then and my take on it, which I'm a garbage man, so you take this for what it's fucking worth. But we love to build people up and then watch the fall. Watch them fall from grace. I don't myself. I want to see everybody do well. I don't want to see anybody struggle. But it seems like the majority of the people that are see, I'm not into Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. I don't care about them. I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't care about their political stances or anything like that. I think they're full of shit. Most of them have never even fucking graduated high school or got a GED. Most of them went to like fucking acting school since they were 5 or 6 or whatever, and have no fucking formal education. Not all of them, but the majority of them.
They all seem to have the same opinion though about everything, though, don't they?
Well, yeah, because be,
They're all told what to say.
because it it it's human nature to want to be in the popular crowd. Unless you're like somebody like me that don't give a fuck and you just stand there with the middle finger up on both sides of an issue and say you're both fucking idiots, you know? And,
Uh-huh.
but more people will, follow the crowd, man. That's what they all do. If it's popular on social media, it's trending and all this shit, and it's like, man, that shit ain't real life, man. You
No,
know?
but why do we just give our attention to people that absolutely do not deserve it? And the Catch Me Outside girl, it's just what what does she offer?
Now she's like a rapper now, and she's got like an OnlyFans, of course. Yeah,
Of
nobody saw
course.
that one coming, but I mean, it's just that to me that's bad parenting. She should have made that money and she should have went to college. Even though yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, she could have really done something. Get your business degree, fucking, but she's doing something right because she's making a lot more motherfucking money than me. So, but
Yeah. Well,
if I
that's
was,
what everybody's striving to be today.
I tell you
The
what,
next
dude.
big internet sensation or
If I didn't have a wiener and had nice tits, I'd be an Instagram and was pretty. I'd be an Instagram model. I'd be doing the same shit I'm fucking bitching about. I'm just jealous.
there's no doubt about that. Big boob woman can make some money these days.
Yeah, well, you gotta shake it. No, well, I shouldn't say stuff like that. Anyway, Evan, we gave him shit.
Probably more than they wanted.
Yeah, we're sitting at an hour and 10. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining Chili After Dark. Chili, tell these people goodbye.
Thanks. Thanks all you people that listen. Thank you for all that came back from Facebook. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys Wednesday or next Sunday, whatever you want to do. We love you. Peace. Be good to one another.